back to another video. Today is my second fall decorate video. If you missed my first one, I did the inside of the house. I will link it above. I think it's gonna be right here. I'll also link it down below. And today we're gonna be decorating the front porch, also the patio. I'm also gonna be doing a few improvements back there. If you watched my last vlog, I had gone out and picked up a few things to fix up. We're gonna make a curtain to give us some privacy back there, just to kind of see if we like it. If I like it, I might add some more, but I wanted to start with one. And then I'm going to be painting my table because Marion finished my table for me for back there. And also, hopefully we'll have enough paint to paint the little landing and the stairs. So that's going to all be done after the front porch. Right now I'm going to get busy just, cleaning this off. There's a lot of things that need to be cleaned off, I'll show you. And, swept off, cobwebs, things like that. And then we're going to just be putting a few things out here. I like to always decorate my flower boxes. And so I have some bright fall colors. I prefer oranges, yellows, greens. Those are those are the colors that make me happy in the fall. I tend to stay away from the browns and the golds more and just do the brighter colors. So that's just a personal preference. It's all beautiful, but that's what I want to do out here. So I'm just gonna give it a nice clean. I did buy a rug the other day at Ross, but it does not fit out here. So I pulled out my old one from Hobby Lobby. That's not my favorite, but we're gonna be using that today because I have to get another one, but we're gonna be using this one instead of this one. It just doesn't fit. So I'm having to deal with, people driving by, cars driving by, all the noises of outside, but we're gonna go ahead and get this cleaned up. I'm fighting the sun because once it starts to beat on the front of the house, it's just way too hot. It's been like 85 degrees today. I do have my fall shirt on, but I'm still sweating. It is hot where we live. It's gonna be cooling down, but it's still hot right now. So, but also the sun will drown everything out once it starts to shine on the front. So we're gonna get started on the front porch and then we're gonna head to the back. So you can hear the locusts really loud. I think that's locusts. You can see all the little pieces of stuff that needs to be cleaned up, some cobwebs. It just gets pretty nasty out here, pretty dirty. But we're just gonna sweep everything down and put some new flowers, bright flowers in here. I'm gonna take out my blue ones and I might take out the white ones and the blue ones and I'll leave all the greenery and we'll just add some oranges and yellows like I did last year. It's the same flowers I used last year. I'm gonna also replace this rug with the black and white one that I had before, just because it looks better with the fall colors, I think. I've got a pretty fall bow I'm gonna put up here on my wreath. I'm actually not gonna change out the wreath this year with the one that I usually use. I just bought a bow and I wanna keep it simple and I think it's gonna look really pretty. So if you haven't seen these before, my husband built me these flower boxes for the windows. I just told him the sizes I wanted, and he just, you know, it's just very basic wood screwed together. I stained them. I filled them with potting soil, and it holds the plants up, so I'm able to change them out. It also weights the boxes down so they don't fall, and they've worked great. This is the second fall that I've had them, and I've decorated them for spring, summer, and fall, and then at Christmas I take them down. But I love to fill these for the seasons. So this is the bow I got at Hobby Lobby. It was on sale for $6, and it's so cute. I just think it's so cute. I saw it for a while and I thought about getting it, and I'm just going to add this to the green wreath I have on my door instead of pulling out my fall wreath. I wanted something a little bit simpler, and I just thought this was the most beautiful bow. So the sun is now beating down on the front porch, so I will show you the after as soon as the sun sets a little bit more. But I'm going to go put some of these fake mums. I love these mums. They have them at Hobby Lobby, but I think I got these at AC Moore. They just look so realistic, and I put them in my pot out front with a garden flag. I like to change it out with the seasons. This is linked in my Amazon shop if you're interested. It's super inexpensive. And after I do that, once the sun sets, everything will be done out here in the front, and I'll let you see what it looks like. Finished, so I'm gonna head back into the backyard now. This video is gonna be over a couple days. Marion is actually still working on the tabletop, so I'm kind of like a hot mess. I just made dinner and I got grease on my shirt, so I was trying to wipe that off, but oh well, real life going on behind the scenes. But anyway, I'm gonna head back there and try and paint the base of the table first. I'll show you what that looks like. And then tomorrow probably I will paint the rest and we'll hang the curtains and decorate the back porch. Okay, if you're not familiar with my backyard space, this is our patio that we just recently built. We had this poured, and then Marion built this cover over here. He also built this little miniature deck basically with the stairs, and then he just built me this custom table. He's working on the tabletop, so that's going to be done probably tomorrow, but I'm going to go ahead and paint this. I'm going to show you what we got. It's also going to be the same over here, and I don't know how far one can is going to go, so we'll see. But my plan was to buy a stain that kind of was like a paint, so it's a solid. I'll show you exactly what it is. Never used it before, so we'll see if it works. Also, he reused the legs from our old deck, and so they were painted white. So he sanded them a lot, but they're not, as you can see, they're not totally sanded down. And I told him I think that's fine because the paint will cover that, because it's a stain it's a tintable stain plus sealer, everything. I'll show you. But I'm gonna plan on doing the table tonight. Probably going to paint this tomorrow, and then if we have any left, we'll do the part of this. I think I'm probably going to need to get a second can though, but that's going to come in the future, not in this video. So I'm going to get started. This is the base of the table. It's 6 foot long. Forget how wide it is, but once he puts the tabletop on, you'll be able to see what it looks like finished. But we need to go ahead and stain all of this anyways, because the wood has slats in it, so the rain and stuff can get in it, and we don't want it to mess up this wood, because this wood is actually not treated. These are treated, but this is not. And the tabletop, when he went to buy the wood, all the treated wood is wet, so he bought untreated wood, but since we're staining it, it should be fine. And after I get all these things painted, I am going to hang some curtains along this side for some privacy, see if I like it, and then we have a little bit of fall decor right there we're going to put out. So this is the stain that we chose to get. It's 1 coat exterior stain and sealer, and it's a solid. So they have some that are like transparent or semi-transparent. This is a solid, and says it's got a 10-year guarantee on decks, so we shall see. But it is the color Sherwin-Williams Sable, and it's this dark brown color. I just chose a really dark brown. I'm thinking that that's what I want. Hopefully, hopefully it is. We'll see what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and test a little bit of the leg and see how well it covers the white. If it doesn't cover the white, then we're going to go to plan B. Marion's going to have to sand it down some more. So it looks like it covers just like paint would cover, so that's awesome. And I love the color. I was worried about it because I never go this dark, but I love it. This is finished for tonight. I'm gonna let this dry overnight. It's getting dark, so I can't really do much more tonight, but it looks great. I love this color. It's like a chocolate brown, and I think it's gonna, I did a little test bit right there, and it looks really good. I love it. It's gonna look really good with the furniture, and eventually we're gonna do all of that, which is gonna be a major chore. Okay, it's actually 2 days later. We had thunderstorms yesterday, and I was not able to get out here and do anything. So it's another day. I just spent about the last half hour trying to, of course we're barking, trying to get this covered underneath. is very tricky. Lots of tape, lots of plastic. Just don't want any drips underneath the stairs. So that was quite a chore. And then after this dries, it takes 4 hours. So probably tomorrow I'm gonna come back and do another second coat just on the surfaces where we step, just to make sure that it's nice and sealed. You know, that's gonna have a lot of traffic on it, so I'm hoping 2 coats will be good. It says it's 1 coat coverage. So, and this is what I did the other day on it just to test it, and it looks really good, but I'm gonna do the double coats on this. Hopefully I can knock this out in an hour or so. Alright, it is 4 o'clock, so I'm hoping to have this done by 5. That's my goal. Didn't quite get finished by 5 o'clock, but it's 5:30, 5:31 when I checked. Hour and a half later, and it is done. I'm gonna go back tomorrow, like I said, and put a second coat just on the tops, just to make sure that it's nice and sealed up, but it looks so good. I'm gonna try to scoot back. I love the way that it looks. All right, here we are. It is another evening. It's the end of a long, exhausting day. It's getting dark. Marion's out here working on the tabletop, so I thought I'd show you what it looks like. And they're 8-foot boards right now, but he's gonna cut them down to 6, so they look really long. So we're obviously losing sunlight, so that's all that's getting done tonight, but I didn't realize this was going to be a week-long video, but it just is, just life happening. So he got the 2 braces on, then he's going to cut that and some of them off. And then there's 2 more pieces of wood that are going to go along the edge. So it's looking good. I'm excited. I still have to put a second coat on that, so there's still plastic everywhere. Just didn't get to it today. It was a very busy day, so we'll continue this video tomorrow. Okay, finally, it is actually the weekend. This project has taken all week, but it's been a crazy week around here. Too many things going on, unexpected things, but I am going to get this done today. I am going to finish it. So Marion finished the tabletop. It looks amazing. This lighting is not the best, but it looks amazing. He smoothed it, sanded it so nicely. It's so beautiful. This thing is heavy too. This thing is so heavy. I'm just gonna go ahead and use the paintbrush like I've been using. The roller would take quicker, but I don't really like the way that it leaves this finish on it, so I'm just gonna use the paintbrush. Alright, second coat. I just did the top surfaces where we'll be stepping, and I'm going to go do my front steps because we did them in Thompson water seal last year and it looks really bad, and I thought I might as well just use the same stuff, and we'll do the tops of those stairs as well. So I'm going to kind of paint myself into the house for the next 4 hours. Okay, so we're gonna hang the curtains now. We just got 2 of these 5/8 inch, well, they're the 48 to 75 inch long tension rods. We're gonna just put them along this side for now, and we just got these hooks to hang the rods. We're gonna screw these in and they'll just hang on these, and then some clip rings to hang the curtains. And I washed a giant drop cloth, cut it in half, washed it, and then it has this like frayed edge. I had to cut all the extra strings off, but that's what the extra looks like. So, and these are obviously washable, so we're gonna hang those and see what they look like. So it's gonna be slid over.
Oh yeah. I got it.
Yeah. Okay, there it is with the curtains closed. They don't close all the way. I could extend them further and make them close more, but it's fine for now. Basically, I wanted to like sit over here and have a little bit more privacy, and I need to get something to hold them when they're not open, just to kind of tie them back so that they don't blow everywhere. But it costs about $60 to do the one side, so we may do this side as well if I ever feel like I want more privacy there. But so far, I think it looks so nice and cozy, and I just put a few things out here because, you know, the weather, I did want to put some beautiful fall pillows, but it wasn't going to work out here because I don't have any that are outdoor. So I might buy some covers on Amazon that are really good and water resistant and everything. But other than that, I just put a few things of flowers, some artificial flowers. I got that copper vase or copper pitcher at Goodwill a long time ago, a couple years ago, and I love it for fall. That's a pillowcase I got on Amazon. A blanket I've had, and then just some more artificial mums. These are so beautiful. I think they look so real, just in an orange bucket. And a pumpkin I got at Christmas tree shop a long time ago. So I'm going to close the curtains and I'll show you what it looks like. so that's gonna wrap up this video. It only took me a week to get this thing filmed. There's a lot going on. Maybe I'll fill you in another video, but got it done and it feels so good. I wanted to let you know too, I think I told you Marion's gonna be building me a bench, maybe two, I'm not sure. As soon as he gets those finished, we can throw the rest of the wood away because I think that that's the last thing we're going to use it for. Also, you know, we're not going to use the old table and chairs. They're out there, and also my old little black rockers out there, all that's going to go. It just takes time to get everything finished, but it's a huge check mark to get that stuff painted, stained, and yeah, the curtains hung, and I think they look awesome. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some motivation if you are wanting to decorate your outdoor spaces. So I love you guys so much. I appreciate you, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye-bye.